Hey everyone, welcome to new episode of Tune Chaser series. In this episode I'm going to show you a little bit more about the song that is in open B5 tuning. So as I showed in the last episode, how I figured out like the verse part, and at the end of that verse there was this distorted guitar part that had like a bit more rhythmical approach, and I kind of used a bit of that idea when it came down to figuring out how the chorus would sound like. So in that we need some sound from here. So I'm not sure if you heard or noticed, but there was like at the end of the verse, the strumming part had chords like they were really briefly out there, but they were there. I'll explain a bit more later about those chords. So when I had that verse part for the song, I went for the chorus right away instead of having a pre-chorus, because I didn't feel like the song needed a pre-chorus. So the first idea that I had sounded something like this, which something like that. But it sounded good, but not great. It wasn't good enough. So I guess I had other approaches to that, but then I came up with an idea of having like a chord melody movement. And by that I mean I strum the chords but also move a little bit of melody like on top of the chords. So I had to figure out what is the first chord for the chorus. So I started by strumming just open chords, and then just figured out what could be the first note that I could use on the top strings. So I used this, and then I thought maybe I could move this note as well. So I just moved one fret higher. Then I kind of remembered that I used this interval that sounds quite terrible. It's like sharp 4 or flat 5, and I decided to use that one. So the next chord should have this note. So it could be like this, but then I decided to spice it up a little bit and experiment with other strings, and then I found out this next, from the next fret or one fret lower from I found out the chord tone that sounds really great. Then I used those chords that I showed earlier in this episode. And then after that I decided I should go back towards the note where I started this chorus, or something that leads up to that note. So and then it starts over again. So basically, just if I strummed with the power chord, it would sound like. So I think that's a lot bit more interesting to have. So I'll show you how I doubled, like right now I'm going to double up the chorus because it's already kind of recorded. And then I'll probably show a bit more about the bridge section of the song. So here we go. So that was the chorus section of the song. The guitar that I recorded was on the right channel, and it was from the Friedman BE100 profile, and it was by Reamp Zone. So up next I'm going to tell a little bit more about the bridge section. So I thought that it could start as an instrumental part. So I kind of checked out some different drum grooves and I found out this one. So I used that as an inspiration for writing the guitar part. I checked, kind of followed the bass drum of that pattern, and at first I recorded by having a chord progression with that followed that rhythm pattern, and then I kind of ditched that idea and decided to just strum with this like that bottom string. So here's how it sounds like with just the guitars. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you liked it, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe my channel. So see you on the next one. Goodbye.